welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm Rosina and I want to help you ascend on your healing journey. Please be mindful that all these energies are, I'm reading universal energies, so just take what resonates with you. If you do share a little bit more on my page and comment, please like and subscribe. I can connect more with your energy and the readings will become more accurate to you. Okay, let's get started. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we got going on here for you. Let the cards down just a bit. All cards have been shuffled beforehand. Just gonna, oh, shouldn't have done that. Sorry, guys. And we have strength. I have deep inner strength and glorious vitality. So it looks like we're gonna see the strength card come up today. Looks like Spirit is sending this message of, or the energy here is actually of using your strength to lift yourself up, and it's inner strength. So this is something that has to be like, this may be like a bit more emotional, to take your emotions and use them in a wiser way. So let's see where this goes. Like you're strong enough to, it's so funny because the last reading that we did was called The World Is Yours, and he's holding the world. So it's really funny sometimes how there's like, you know, this like blatant continuation of what was going said. So now that you've gotten to this point, you need some more strength, you need this inner strength to keep it going. But we'll see. We'll see what this has to say. Okay, so starting off at the beginning of the month here, we have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. And actually this is like just coming out of the last week of September, maybe through to mid-September. So this is an energy that you just kind of like went through. Then going into our current energies, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Four of Pentacles. So a little bit more stability and balance coming in here in October. Then going towards mid-October, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Page of Cups. So a lot of new energy coming in here, actually. Under the deck, the Emperor, very, very strong, very, very grounded. So is the Strength card. So yeah, this really makes sense here. You have 3 pages in this reading. And they're all like in line here too. So one sitting right in the middle of the deck. And pages are always about new energy, like a young way of looking at things, or like maybe even inner child work. Like this is about something coming through that is fresh and new for you. And when we think about like the inner strength coming out and vitality, you know, this is a younger energy. Vitality is about having like a good, you know, like a lot of stamina and, you know, feeling really great all the time and kind of shining. So this energy is really coming through here. It's like new information, new inspiration, new ways of thinking, new way of bringing love forward, like new, it's all like this new, fresh energy here. Like, yeah, I just got like a flower blooming, like it's the beginning of it. It's young, it's fresh. It's like, you know, when you get like, Spirit is giving me the funniest visions right now. Like I'm getting, you know, like when a vegetable, when like the leaf, like from a piece of lettuce just like finally pops up out of the root, like that freshness of it. It's like that new, like, you know, it's that you know, that first, you know, that first leaf that comes through, or, you know, if you're planting like vegetables, like that first like tomato, that's like, that one tastes the best. It's like, you know, it's that kind of energy, like that kind of newness coming through. So it can really become anything you need it to be. And it's your vitality that's bringing it out. So this will be interesting. So again, going into just like your past, your recent past here, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Wands. So this looks like you know, you're just kind of letting some burdens go. Looking at what in your life is actually important to you, what you need to be exploring, what you need to be watching, what you need to be, like, this could be about like the practicalities in your life. These can even like represent like your bills. It could represent your children. It could represent a lot of different things, but it's just him examining what actually needs to be done here and with what. Because these are practicalities of life, but these can also mean, like I said, like children, relationships, marriage, you know, your bills, your work, your finances, your, you know, all of that is kind of embedded in this. So he's looking at it going, okay, I need to make some decisions here on what this needs to be. And then carrying that burden away, taking that burden away. Anything that is not there, that's not going to work, it ends. It comes to an end. And this is going into the beginning of October. By October, look at what happens. So once we're in the first week of October, your King of Pentacles comes in here. And King of Pentacles is saying, King of Pentacles goes, all right, I figured it out. I know exactly what I want to do now. And I have it, and I'm grounded, and I'm good, and I know exactly what I need to do and what I need to get rid of, and I have it now. It's done. Like, it's very, very grounded energy. King of Pentacles is grounded in all practicalities of life. He always has, he's got it together. And there's never any water on the King of Pentacles card because he's emotionally stable. And this is vitality and inner strength. They can actually, yeah, this card is actually very, even more so than the strength card would be. This card is calling for you to bring in this kind of energy. And, you know, come the second week of October, not even, maybe even be before that. Like, if you can get to that energy, if you kind of are working on this to bring it forward, you can get to it before that. Yeah. Once you lift the burdens off with something that is burdening when you, once you get rid of that, once you get rid of whatever that is, that's the stability comes in after that. Sitting in the middle of the reading is the Page of Swords. And again, this is a very young energy. Doing your research, having new information come in, looking at things from a different perspective, different mindset. Like, you know, now that you're stable, you can like maybe do things in a little bit more of a, you know, you're not in a panic. You're using your inner strength because you have it back now. So it's just like, it's then what is a new way of doing this, or what is a better way of doing this than I was before? And again, here comes this Four of Pentacles. Now you're stable. This middle row is actually a very, very stabilizing. So this energy is going to come in fairly quickly. I feel this coming in like, you know, by the going into the second week, so the end of the first week of October into the second week, and things will start to stabilize out a little bit. And you have this Emperor energy sitting here right under the deck too. So, yeah, this is just kind of like stabilizing the whole reading here. This is the energy, the underlying energy. As you get into this stabilization, then as you're coming into mid-October, here's this Three of Pentacles where it's like you're working in your highest power. You're working with others, like you're with the community. You're being acknowledged for your work, for being, you know, getting yourself to a state of stability. So that energy there is like really, you know, now you're in your higher self. And then this moon card comes in. So I'm going to clarify this, because this could be just a new path taken, or this could mean that some other energies are going to start to roll in there in mid-October. And then we end the reading with this Page of Cups. It's at the end of the, you know, so like mid-October, the end of that time, going into the end of October now. So we'll see what this Page of Cups is about. All right. So let's clarify. Yeah, these pages here is just something new. It's a new way for Taurus. Maybe a new way of newer perspectives in life, newer ways of looking at things in life. All right. So on the Page of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords. On the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups. And on the Ten of Wands, we have the King of Wands. It's a lot of like King and Queen energy here. This may represent too, there's children and a lot of people around you that are kind of like, and it's a positive people around you. The Queen of Swords here coming up on the Page of Wands is about, you know, your, again, just like your thoughts, like making sure that your thoughts are coming in, you're getting clarity in your thinking process, you know, following your intuition, just bringing forward what you need to bring forward with the Six of Cups. Again, just a lot of intuition, just, you know, really trusting in that and your higher powers. Because they're going to come in to try to, like, get you to, like, from the King of Wands, you go to the King of Pentacles. So this is really, really strong energies here. Like, the King of Wands could still be a little bit more, he's just a little bit more, like, out there, not as grounded. But from that, we go to the King of Pentacles, who is very grounded. So I think, like, coming out of September, you're kind of still in this little bit of this, you'll need a little perseverance to keep this, to get into like this right mindset. It's going to be this fresher way of thinking, but it's not going to, you're not going to feel right in it first. You're not going to feel right in it. It's not going to feel right to you. I think for Taurus, it's just like, you know, where you like sturdy earth things. This is saying this is a little bit more wishy-washy. It's not as grounded. It's when you get into this mid-October that more grounded energy comes back to you again. So you may feel a little off-put. You may just feel like a little bit, I'm just feeling a little weird last couple of days. So for that first week of October, you may get into that energy where it's just not, you're just not feeling like yourself. Something's off. But you have to trust that it's the process here of like whatever thought processes, whatever things you're trying, new perspectives you're trying to create. It's not going to feel natural at first, but then it will ground in. Then you'll, yeah, this is where, you know, your strength needs to come in. It's like emotional strength. There may be emotional issues that come up for you, although this is in very higher chakras. So we'll see. Let's keep clarifying, because I'm curious of these like current energies that are coming in are very stable. The Nine of Wands, the King of Swords, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, we got the King of Wands, like a lot of, maybe like some people are involved in a lot of like court cards here. And then the Eight of Swords. So on the stability, you're going to start double second guessing and getting a little nervous about it. And is this the way I should be doing it? So you're going to lift yourself right up off your grounding that you were bringing in, this energy is going to make you, like I said, you're not going to feel like yourself. And this is probably where the Strength card also comes in, because on the Page of Swords is the King of Swords. And this is just like, here was this new thing coming in. And now you get up to the King of Swords where you're kind of grounded into it, but then you're not trusting it. So it's there. It's, you know, it's different. It's creative energy. It's creative thought. So it's different for you. But then you go, yeah, I am not sure about this. I'm like getting, so you get a little, it gets just a little off kilter there. And you go back into this place where you lift yourself up off your grounding. So coming into like current energies and coming into like that, you know, first, second week of October, if you start to feel like off where you're not grounded, and this is like, you know, here you go, get that inner strength, get yourself grounded to the earth, because you need to get back on track again. It's just the energies pulling you forward that you are not used to. And being an earth sign, you're not going to like the way this feels, because it's too airy. It's too up there, like. So, yeah, you got to keep yourself in there. Like, don't blind yourself with thoughts and thinking processes that are going to pull you out of the energy, because you want to just be like stabilized again, because you don't need to be. You already are. It's just a new way. So here on this, on the Three of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles, or coins. Really nice energy there. And on this Moon card, we have the Queen of Wands. Oh my God, there's so many core cards here. Some of you may have some people around you that are influencing you. So you're not sure which way to go, because you're getting influenced back and forth from different people. And it's like they have a lot of influence over you for some reason. And maybe that's like, for a lot of you, you may connect with this as that, like, there's too much input from those around you and you're not making your own decisions. And that takes inner strength. There's, you know, all of this King and Queen energy like coming in, and underneath this is all the Page energy, where it's new thinking. So this is almost like really staunch thinking, where, you know, it's these people are having too much influence over you. Having too many influence. Yeah, and then the Two of Cups comes in here at the end, like, bring this creative energy back. Bring this sense of, like, you know, you have to bring this wand energy back in. That second chakra. It's second chakra and third chakra here. Your sense of self and your sense of creativity, intuition, going to bring you to that higher place. Because you're not going to be able to switch out. And other people are going to make you feel like you shouldn't. Like, yeah, that's a dumb idea. That's a dumb idea, Taurus. You shouldn't be doing that. And how about you get back to something a little bit more stable and grounded, because what you're doing is not, like, this is not what you should be doing. Don't listen to that energy, because it's actually, you will get back to your grounding if you just follow your path here. And that's what I think this moon is coming up. And under the deck, you have the Five of Wands. Again, combative energy. So, yeah, I think there's people coming in here that are messing with you. You're trying to get to what you're trying to get to. You're trying to follow your path. And all these people are coming in going like, yeah, don't, like, you know, you shouldn't think that way, or you shouldn't do things that way. Like, there's too much outside influence here. Okay, Taurus. Too much outside influence. You don't have to listen to other people. When you're working on yourself, one of the best things you could do is just kind of isolate a little bit, and like not, like, in order to bring out your inner strength, you have to hear your own voice. And a lot of times, like, people will talk to others. Not that I'm saying you don't seek help. Seek help if you think you need help, definitely. All I'm saying is that you need time to kind of clarify your own voice. Like, you need to sit there and go, what do I want? This is like, what did I want when I was younger? What did I set out to do that I never did, that got like messed up in the throes of life, basically. This is like a call to get back to that energy when you were younger, more vital, and you wanted something, you were like inspired by something that you wanted to do, to get back into that mindset, that way of thinking, because that is what's going to bring you forward now. When you start to think about everybody else who wants you to stay as Taurus, we need you to be stable because you are stabilizing us. Like that. That's the energy that needs to go out the window. Because it's like, if you're not stable, the rest of these people around you can't be. So they're very much depending on you to do that. Spirit is saying, don't do that. Let them all stand on their own 2 feet, and you go do what you need to do to bring this new life of yourself forward, this new way forward for yourself. All right, let's see what Gaia has to say about this. Very interesting energy, Taurus. Very interesting message, yeah. Like inner strength and vitality so that you don't get thrown off track by others. Happens to all of us, right? All right. Perception beyond the veil of illusion. Now, this is one that has just been coming up so much for everybody, because there's just this universal message coming through about, seeing past these perceptions that people often will make us believe that we have to do something a certain way, or that we have to act a certain way, or that and it's kind of like what they want us to be for them. And this is about getting beyond that, because you don't have to be what other people need. You have to be what you need. And yin and yang, creating harmony through balance. It's funny, I just did the Capricorn. If you have Capricorn in your sign, and this was all about the Capricorn sign, but it's also an earth sign. So yeah, so bringing that balance back, and like, I had mentioned in the reading, bringing in this new energy, may be off-putting for you. It's going to throw you off balance, and that's what it's about, just bringing it back into kind of a better place again. In both of these cards, look, the throat chakra is illuminated and the third chakra is illuminated, that third eye. So really trusting your intuition, using your voice, your avenue of expression to bring your, your thoughts and your wants and your needs forward. To bring that's where that strength needs to come from. So whatever is here that needs to come out, you got to use that voice to do it. All right. Take care, Taurus.